From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Smith. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Second here tonight.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
One out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now to the plate, Logan Morrison, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Logan Morrison.
Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You've got to come after and make a swing at bat.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Sent on the ground out to second. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking, and that is. Striding in, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Dickerson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Here's Matt Adams now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1. That gets down, and the inning continues. Settling in now, Matt Kemp, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 0-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Arenado is on his way home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 9th.
Now batting, Alex Cobb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Hans So, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Hans So.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In there, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Smith Comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The pitcher, R.A. Dickey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. In time to first, and there are two away. Now in the box, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Frozen on strike three for the final. Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder Malik Smith.
And the first pitch to him hit on the ground to Phillips at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Right fielder, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The third baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Evan Longoria is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. Digging in for his second at bat, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Dansby.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He reached on a single in his first try. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the striding in once again, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
7, Logan Morrison.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
Nope.
Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Brad Miller is on deck. And here's a ball hit in the air. So is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson is there for it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, number 27.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Fielder, number 22.
Ground ball right side. Morrison is there to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Cobb gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hans So is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 3-0 now. Brandon Phillips would be next. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Brandon Phillips. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that misses ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
A strike, and it's 2-1. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Coming to the plate now. Dickey, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Jonathan Lucroy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Terrence Ratliff will come on in relief as he'll make his
number 29
ready for another chance. Salvador Perez 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for Tampa
This
Bay.
is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play
Salvador
for strike 1.
Perez.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kemp ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The pitcher number 53.
Digging in, Alex Cobb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. DeAndre Camp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number
Josh
61.
Colmenter is into the ball game now.
Camp now pitching for the Braves. Number 50.
Colby Rasmus will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Curveball locks him up. Brad Boxberger, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs.
Number 9, Brad Boxberger.
Danny Santana is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The batter number 7.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dansby Swanson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Change up low. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Dickerson is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Here's Matt Adams now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Xavier Cedeno, the lefty standing.
Your attention, please.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
31.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-1 on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Miller's got it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Malik Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Smith.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Another 0-2 home. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
First base
Ready, 1. Again, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Yeah, and if you get a guy.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Santana looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Danny Echeverria will come on as a pinch hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Echeverria.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp.
Leading off for the Braves. Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Steve Cishek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Steve Cishek. Your attention, please.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box.
Number 39, Sam.
Number 1 will get the call to pinch hit
for the Braves. Number 1.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, and the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Digging in now,
catcher,
Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Steve Cishek. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Number 57.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. But little. Matt Andriese is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Matt Andriese.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
1 away. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Smith going back on it. Gone! Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count. And really, he can go anywhere he wants now.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Kemp over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. Swanson scoops it up onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
First baseman
trying to pick things up where he left off. Logan Morrison. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Santana will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's Matt Adams now.
Leading off for the Braves. First baseman.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dickerson going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
The batter, number 57.
Number 57 is at the plate. As he watches ball 1, Adonis Garcia.
Hitting for the Braves, number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Tapper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is. Jim Johnson enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Braves.
Standing in, Adani Echeverria. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Salvador Perez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Brandon Phillips. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The throw into second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Catcher Jonathan
Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Pitching for the Rays.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Dickerson's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for 3rd. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Now in the box, Danny Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Phillips rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 6-5 now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Santana is digging for home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game. Here's Matt Adams now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he striding into the box.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, center fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting an extra inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Throw into second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. At the plate, Alex Colomé. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Markakis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and they will not try sending him as that go-ahead run remains at third with one away now. Malik Smith comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Iglesias takes the mound.
For the Braves, number 26.
Now a throw over to first. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kemp. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-6 game. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Stepping up to the plate.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder, Matt
Tommy Hunter takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no.
Number 49, Tommy Hunter.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The right fielder.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. In there for strike one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 to Markakis. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this. Next pitch.
Miguel Merced will be called upon here.
Number 47, Miguel Merced.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dozier onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-7 game. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Perez is there to make the catch. And Chris Medlin takes the mound.
Pitching for the Braves.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another full count pitch home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Number 7, Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground. Arenado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. Singled homer run in his last time up. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Grounder down the line at third. It goes right through him into left field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in.
Now batting, first base, Matt Adams.
Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Up next for
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 1-0, chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that'll mean a 12. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Brian Dozier.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses inside 1-0. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Well hit, left side. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
The pitcher number 40.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Hunter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trevor Plouffe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Blake Snell is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Chris Medlin. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Phillips. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Line toward the gap in left center. And Phillips has himself a base hit. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called for strike 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays: 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 18 hits. No errors.
MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Third baseman,
Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit.
And they'll try and knock that down, but it shoots by a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt
Good lead
Adams.
there at second. Here's the pitch. Matt Adams is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. And he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready now, Matt Kemp. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
Breaking pitch here, chop foul at the plate, strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number one. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away.
Third baseman,
Evan Longoria is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. 2-2 now with two gone here in the home half of the first. Just hung in there on that one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Adonis Garcia.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison has room in foul territory. One down. Striding into the box, Hans So. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Standing in, Brad Miller. One run in and one gone so far this inning. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in, Colby Rasmus. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Batting eighth.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santana going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like. Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a...
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Danny
sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Softly hit out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now. Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rasmus has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
Logan Morrison.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Arenado is there for it. 1 out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big 2nd out now.
Number 10, Corey
Into the windup and the
Dickerson.
pitch. Corey Dickerson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Kemp ranging back. He makes the play. So here's Matt Kemp.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder Matt Kemp.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Rasmus is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Right fielder Nick
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nick Markakis is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Dickerson moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Hans So, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher Salvador
hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. 1 out. So striding forward now, Brad Miller. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder Danny
and a high strike there, 0-1. Looped out toward third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. See what happens when you
got him looking, and that. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman Brian Dozier.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A base hit in his first trip.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He pulls this one into right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Scorched to third. Phillips for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Riding in once again, Matt Adams. 0 for 2.
First baseman Matt Adams.
Xavier Cedeno takes over.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 31.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ball 3. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard. Steve Cishek takes the ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 33.
First delivery to him on the way. Matt Kemp is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder Nick Markakis.
From the stretch, Nick Markakis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Chopped weakly to the left.
Garcia.
And a super play to gun his man down. As stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Logan Morrison.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Markakis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Markakis has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Number 10.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Hans So. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. Here's Brandon Phillips. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Under it is Rasmus now for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Markakis giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Miller.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rasmus looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brian Dozier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive. He's got it. Hats off to that one. Digging in, Lucas Duda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, designated hitter
Brad Boxberger.
Garcia. Your attention, please.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So digging in now, Hans So, over 2 with a walk for him so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Hans So becomes the first out of the inning. Brandon Phillips comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Santana.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rasmus racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Now batting, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Alex
Your attention,
Colomé
please.
takes over now with
Now
2
pitching
gone
for
here
the
in the
Rays,
top of inning number 9.
37.
A decent lead at
Alex
second. Here's the pitch.
Colomé.
And this is going to be a foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they'll throw behind the runner to first. And he's safe. Ready now, Matt Adams. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Popped high in the air. Longoria is there for it. And that retires the side. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He'll be the one to get us going here. In the bottom of inning number 9. Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Avisail Garcia will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Your third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Number 10.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Raisel Iglesias.
DeAndre Camp.
Malik Smith will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 from the belt. The pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drop.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. Smith is on his way home. And the run will score all the way from first. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he lays off there, 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Brandon Phillips. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To his left, Pride, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And another foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, number 8. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Low with the splitter, ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. This is skied into short left center. Cabrera's there, and that's the third out. So digging in now, Cannon Pride. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Cannon Pride.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. At the plate, Manny Machado. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. On the ground for Kipnis, this could be 2. One there, back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play. At the plate, Bull Tripp. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Edwin Encarnacion now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Batting sixth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 5, second baseman.
Way out in front.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Here's Brett Gardner now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Ramirez in foul ground, one down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch outside. The throw. A tag, and he is out at third. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Bauer pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Melky Cabrera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box, James McCann. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well.
Looking at a fastball to end the. Now batting, Brandon Belt. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Number 9.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pride near the first base bag. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. Drilled to first. Pride comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, number 4. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Gardner is going to have. Into the box now, Ryan Mansfield. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter,
digging in to try it again, Cannon Pride. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter. Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And there's out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now.
Shortstop.
Bauer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Bull Tripp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Popped high in the air. Kinsler is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
32, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And there's ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready now. Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez is there, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He drew a walk his first time up. Swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Runner goes for third. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Melky Cabrera, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounder down the line at third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second. Stepping into the box, James McCann trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch, and he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Bauer pauses on his way with the 3-2, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there.
A swing and a miss. That digging in now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon
in there
Belt.
for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Called chop foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to center field, and Gardner there to put it away for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, number 4. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Batista. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll. Ready for another shot now. Cannon Pride. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman, Cannon Pride.
Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So coming to the plate, Bo Tripp. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he's safe. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On the ground to the right side. Pride is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Number 8. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side and into left field for a 1-out hit. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. From the belt, the pitch hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase him at 0-2 pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third. And no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that is off the wall in right field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. This one's flared toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Center fielder, Brett.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch changeup chop. Drilled to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The left fielder number
digging 53. In once again, Melky Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bauer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready on 1 and 2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3 and 2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. In now, James McCann. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. This is a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And as it turns out, the digging.
Leading off for Cleveland,
Jason Vargas is on to pitch for the bullpen now to start it.
And
that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
The catcher number 41, Carlos
Santana is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Digging in. Number 4. He singled, and Austin Jackson will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Kinsler for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Second baseman number 22,
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bautista ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Jackson rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Settling in now, number 8. He singled his last time up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Comes set and the 0-1. High pop-up. Machado is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And it's gone. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Jay Bruce.
Grounded back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. Now in the box,